Let's turn now to the decision desk, where CBS News Elections and Surveys Director Anthony Salvanto is standing by. So, Anthony, what are the latest numbers that you're seeing here in South Carolina?
How are you, Elaine? We've got exit polls. We don't have any votes yet because the polls haven't closed, as you know. But one of the things that stood out, you all have mentioned that Representative Clyburn endorsement. Thing to look at here, 47% of voters so far that we've surveyed have said that was important. That's a big number, and it's higher than the ones who said that it wasn't. One of the things we noticed in the pre-election polling was that while Joe Biden had a lead here, some of the polls that were done after that endorsement looked like that lead was starting to grow. So we'll see what happens once the polls have closed. The other thing I want to show you, Elaine, let me look at whether people wanted to either return to the policies of President Obama or be even more liberal. This has been a divide in the Democratic Party so far in previous states, but look at how lopsided this is here in South Carolina, with 51 to 29 saying the party should go back to President Obama's policies. You might imagine that there's a lot of favorability towards former President Obama here in South Carolina, and maybe that'll have an effect, Elaine.
Right. And Anthony, which districts should we be keeping a very close eye on here in the state?
Sure. Well, as folks keep hearing me say, the delegates that matter most of all are handed out in congressional districts. And you're going to look for Joe Biden, if he is to succeed here, really to do well in every district, in particular, maybe the 1st, maybe the 6th. Once we get some votes in and those districts start lighting up, he's going to want to do well in places that have heavy African-American vote support. And then Bernie Sanders, if he's to be competitive, is going to have to also do well in a lot of those districts in order to keep what he currently has as a national delegate lead. You know, South Carolina has 54 delegates up for grabs. We're starting to build up now to Super Tuesday when there's over 1,300 delegates for grabs. So this will be seen as kind of a kickoff, what we lead into next Tuesday, Elaine.
All right, Anthony, they are serenading you as you speak. I don't know if you can hear that, probably some background music here on a very busy street here in Charleston. Anthony Salvanto, thank you very much.
Sounds good.
Let's turn now.